Yeah, so that tour really taught me how to like put all the jokes together into like an actual act. Um, how to tighten up the material. Because Bill Bauer was good at that, teaching me how to. Because you would write this joke, it'd be like a paragraph long, and really within that paragraph was just one funny sentence, and that was like the essence of the joke. So you basically take that out of this paragraph, and now that's the joke. That's your starting point. And at that point, you just keep adding on what they call tags, which are extra jokes on the end of it. And now you're back to a paragraph long joke, but it's like 10 times funnier. So that was like his process of writing material. And it always worked for me. But yeah, by the time I got back from that tour, I had a really solid 30-minute set, which I was able to bring into the clubs and other places. And it really helped me kind of excel quickly.
Yeah, I've been around comedy so much now, like for 4.5 years, almost 5 years, that I have known comedians, met more comedians, and I feel like every time that I go see a show, that I get in my mind, I get funnier because all the way home, I feel like I'm writing jokes in my head because I listen to the structure of the joke.
Oh, sure.
It's funny. I always say that. I was like, somebody says, "You're funny." I said, "That's because I hang out with comedians." That's why. I'm listening, and I think about stories that I have and how to make them funny just to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody was
Yeah.
saying, take your, whatever your story is, write it down and take out everything that's irrelevant in it. Get it down to the very minimum, and then, or start with a punchline and work your way back.
Well, yeah, I think that's like the biggest problem with, people that first start out is they tell some story, they tell at a party that everyone laughs at because they're in on the joke,
Yeah.
and then you're trying to tell it to strangers and they don't know Bob, they don't know Jim. So it's like, you have to figure out how to tell it to everybody,
Yeah. It's so funny.